everyone to Berkeley and California Memorial Stadium, where they've been filing in since early this morning, ready to support their sturdy Golden Bears. Today, a pair of Pac-12 teams getting set to square off in a game that could have season-long implications. As we'll see, the Colorado State Rams taking on the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Rams will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Cal's offense will get the first possession of the game. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, Dave. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this.
Breaks into the open. Got the first down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Golden Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
That's one thing about this defense. They've got some dudes in the back end that can cover, and they can hang with some of these intended targets. Nice job swatting that one away.
Under fire. Got his man. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He's got it. Showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the Colorado State Rams offense will go to work for the first time today. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one.
Oh, he's got some space. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. And the Rams just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They're going to ride this running back.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Makes a man miss. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll give it to the back. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Dead center perfect. And guys, after that field goal, brand new ball game, all tied up.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the middle. Picked off! What a play by this defense! He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got enough for the first down. A very productive run. Gets it inside the 40 all the way down to the 38-yard line.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
The short hands, it's Nicholson. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. The Rams with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll go to the air on second and short. Grab behind the line. It's Burrell. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Rushes on him, trying to escape and get it himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And the Rams are moving quickly down the field. Power football with the run. Makes it past the marker. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Toss to the outside. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Cal gets it back, the sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. These two teams feeling each other out a bit, down 10-3 as they open this drive. Fires to the wideout. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Yeah, and how about the linebacker? You know, you ask him to do so much on the football field to cover so much ground. You don't always ask him to go man-to-man, but when you do, the linebacker comes through, swats the ball to the ground.
On the move. Turning it on. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
I like the defense there and their mentality. After getting gashed on the ground, they just turn the page and they generate the pass rush the very next play.
Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical, they're too fast, and they force a negative play.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. The sure hands, it's Rivero. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. The Golden Bears will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Takes a hit as he fires.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Going right to work up top. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10? The lone back's got it. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Quickly to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. It's complete. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. And the Golden Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the 1st down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
And now a chance to pull even as we get late here in the 1st half. Direct snap. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. These last 2 plays have just made you go, what are you doing? 3rd and goal, a chance to set it right. Slams it ahead. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Rams are in the hurry-up. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And the Rams trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking deep. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
He fires to the left side. Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. Wants to throw on first down. Bring in the heat. Blasted as he lets it go. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
He'll pull it down, and he's left with no option but to throw it away.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll bring it back looking for help. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The pull and throw off the RPO. Across the 25, he's got room. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Colorado State.
This offense is high octane, boy, and you just saw it. Not a lot of time needed for them to go all the way and score 6. Well done.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught over the middle, it's Rivera. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Golden Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Finds his target down the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
That's caught. It's Rivera. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Davenport. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Golden Bears in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
You just can't take a sack on second down there in the red zone because that's already been the problem for this offense. They've been having to settle for field goals and not score touchdowns. They have been able to drive the football. They're just not finishing those drives, and the pass rush of this defense is right now a big reason why.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Golden Bears back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quick strike complete. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Handoff to the single back. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? And it looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down. First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Davenport. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears!
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
On to attempt the try. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice game.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Running to the left. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Unleashes one. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Blast this way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Back to pass on second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Dupree. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. That's the end of the quarter, and Colorado State is on top. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So we open the final period with a third down play. receiver going in motion. Shotgun snap on third down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Nestled just inside that right upright. And now the lead is even bigger.
That's a big drive for this offense in the fourth quarter. Now to take a two-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Catch in the middle. It's Rivera. He got loose. Almost housed it. Finally dragged down at the 32. They might be thinking back-to-back big plays after that last one. 1st and 10 from the 32. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Davenport. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. And the Golden Bears can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, the running back has it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Golden Bears come to the line with a new set of downs. Takes a handoff, and he's going right. Knocked out of bounds and sticking with that running game as they get deeper in the red zone. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Lost the fire on 2nd down. And Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. This is now a 7-point game. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Jacksonville State is getting hammered right now. They are the nail, and that figurative mallet is just pounding them into the ground. What a bad look. They're trailing by 32 to Miami.
The give to the back.
Just another week of football in the Sun Belt, guys, where we've come to expect the unexpected.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Dupree. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
And what a big conversion by the offense there. With the lead late, you're just trying to stay on the field and bleed the clock. At this point, it's tick, 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 tick.
Breaks into the open. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. The Rams are flying down the field. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Buys a little time with his feet. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Rams, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And that will extend their lead even further. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He wants a big play here late. And it's incomplete, going for the massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Bryant. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Wants to throw again. Card in the backfield. It's Davenport. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bryant. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking deep. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Touchdown, Cal!
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ballgame. Now, we got a 1-possession game. We've got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back. Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game.